Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for the finale, the final episode of our Undertale True Pacifist 1 year anniversary Let's Play and fandub. In the last episode, after the event of battling against Azrael Dreamer to help him find his compassion, and as a result breaking the barrier, we talked to everyone. Well, almost everyone. We talked to the main cast, we talked to the people on the way back, while taking shortcuts, mind you. And even then, going all the way back to the very place that we began our adventure in the ruins, we found Azrael Dreamer looking on Kara's grave. And just waiting for his transformation back into Flowey. We couldn't do anything no matter how many times we talked to him. He just kept saying, do you have anything better to do? And it's so sad, I want to save him. And it's this game, man. We pretty much just got a couple of cutscenes and we're done. But there's a lot to talk about as well, so that's a thing. This LP has been a wild ride. Of course, it's only 30 parts long. Funny how that's a nice rounded number, considering I know the last episode had been an hour long, but there's not really much I can do about that. But yeah, that's kind of insane. We've talked to everyone here, we've been through the entire underground effectively, so we talked to Burger Pants, talked to Gerson, we went to Metaton and Napstabluke. It was just reliving all the memories, and this has been such a amazing project. This game has been amazing, but we gotta save that for the credits. Make sure you save. I've saved again, just in case. But yes, once we go through this door, and apparently this room exists here as well, we can leave the underground. If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. I'm ready. Remember, if you saved, you're okay. I'm not joking here. We're out.
Oh my!
Isn't it beautiful, everyone?
Wow! It's even better than on TV! Way better! Better than I ever imagined!
Frisk, you live with this? The sunlight is so nice, and the air is so fresh, and my scales aren't even drying out. I really feel alive.
Hey, Sans! What's that giant ball?
Hey, we call that the sun, my friend.
That's the sun? Wowie! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun!
I could stand here and watch this for hours.
Yes, it is beautiful, is it not? But we should really think about what comes next.
Oh, right. Everyone, this is the beginning of a bright new future. An era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk, I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the humans?
Considering I live to tell the tale, I should say yes.
Yeah, Frisk will be the bestest ambassador! And I, the Great Papyrus, will be the best mascot!
You will indeed, good sir.
I'll go make a good first impression!
Well, Someone's gotta keep him from getting into trouble. You guys.
And he walks in the completely wrong direction.
Man, do I have to do everything? Papyrus, wait!
Hey, Undyne, wait up!
Whoops.
You don't exactly have the best control of your subjects, do you?
Should I do something? Well, gotta go.
It seems that everyone is quite eager to set off. Frisk, you came from this world, right?
Yep.
So you must have a place to return to, do you not? What will you do now?
Well, apart from being the best of the humans and monsters and surviving that insane adventure, I have places to go. Folks will be worried about me.
I see. Well, I hope that I am not keeping you.
Sorry to disappoint you. I'm guessing you wanted me to come with you, but... yeah, sorry.
Frisk. See you around.
See you, Toro. And there we go, guys. We're gonna throughout the credits, we're just gonna see hilarious antics of the monsters after a time skip on just trying to integrate into society. But we also have the enemy roll call. If it's in yellow, that means you have spared them correctly. If not, then it's just gonna not say anything. There may be a couple monsters I missed. There's also a few secret ones I don't think show up here at all. But that's a thing. So with all of this stuff going on in the credits, it's time for me to give my thoughts on the series as a whole. Now, I did have a lot of preparation for this project. When I finished the game at roughly about, I don't know, say August last year, and that was when I was with the agency. I was getting a bit depressed, and I just thought, and I didn't have anything to do, and I just beat this game, and then I was like, I want to do a project on this. I want to do a let's play on this game. I want to do a project on this game, but I need it to be something a little bit more different, a little bit more unique than just playing the game like a normal let's play, like in-depth walkthrough, because everyone's done the game blind, or again on stream, or they've done different runs, and I was like, I want to do the best run possible to have, yeah, the best run possible, but I didn't want to just have it as an in-depth kind of walkthrough. I wanted to, like, play along, be, like, immersed into the story again, and this is, like I said, my third time through the game, and this game is just so good. You get attached to the characters so easily, it's insane. No other games made me do that, including RPGs like Final Fantasy VI, or Earthbound, or any of the Tales of games, and I love Tales of Vesperia, even though I don't play it that often. I've never beaten it even once. It's just, the characters are just so good, it's just like, wow. And this credits music, man, just sounds so good as well. And Toby Fox made this game in Game Maker. What the hell? It's so good. And what was I getting on before? It was like, yeah, I needed this project to be like something that stood out. And I didn't have any. I'm not good. I'm not the best at voice acting, obviously. None of my mates are professional, except for maybe Stella. She's insane. She does impressions all the goddamn time. I think she's probably the best, but I'm not trying to pick favourites, but I'm just going to say that my favourites are Will Fonz's Burger Pants, Stella's Toriel, definitely. I'm pretty chuffed on my Metaton, to be fair. Not the Metaton, but Metaton EX. I just used the voice synthesizer online for that one. But it was for use, and it is for creative use, so that's fair. So I was following the rules of that website, so that's fine. And yeah, it was just, I just wanted to like have every main character have their own voice. So all my mates, all of us, Blaystar Gaming, just the Nerd Herd in general, like I said, Stereo Chondrite, Super Linkario, Wilfons, Space Kitsune, Kazuha Kasake, I'm just trying to remember all the names off the top of my head right now, Master Aaron, Daxter/Declan Kasake, Konomeza, it's all of us just love Undertale so much, and we all want to just, like, everyone just agreed, like, up front, just to voice characters, and it's been such a humongous thing. And that's why there's been a lot of big gaps in videos. Not for like the first 7, because I was up to like episode 14 when episode 7 went public. But then when it got to like episode 18, it was basically, it'll come out as its finished basis. And we did have a very big pause during episodes 26 and 27, but that was reasons I'll get into after the rest of the credits are finished, because we're not done yet. I would also like to thank Toby Fox for the development of this game and all of his development team, as well as Steam for downloading it and hosting it.
Did you really think it was over?
Oh, funny!
I mean, we haven't even done the special thanks yet.
Funny as usual, breaking the fourth wall and all that shindig.
Ready? Let's end all of this for good.
We have infinite health! The goal here is to dodge every Patreon, was it Kickstarter backer or whatever, when the game was kickstarted on Kickstarter or being supported through Patreon, I believe. Yeah, the whole point is to dodge every credit, and I have not done so. If you touch even one, you've basically failed, but this music is just so insane. I love it. It's just basically a remix of the Final Boss theme. I love it. Save the world and hopes and dreams, basically. That sucks. Yeah, think of this as friggin' Toho, but you don't take damage. We've got that much determination right now. But plus, this is optional. But you know the secret room? That secret door in the Snowdin Mountain? This is what this is. If you want to have another go at this, you can just reload your save. It's perfectly fine. You'll just restart where you pretty much last saved, and that will be, if you did what I did, right outside the front door. So you can just go through the credits again, get to this point, and you can, like, dodge every name. And if you do dodge every name, you get access to that door. But that is the only way you can have access to that door. Well, that sucks. But yes, I'm not, as you can see, I do not know how to dodge all the names here. I'm just trying my best. And that's why I'm probably never going to get into the door. I have seen what the door is, I did look that up, so. But I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you want to, like, look for it yourself, because I only want to show footage that I can actually show myself. Or that I have ability to do so. The shack that Papyrus locks you into, that was a one-off because you can't get in there unless you allow him to knock you out in battle. And that did almost happen, so. Because funnily enough, he is actually one of the more tougher battles, so yeah. And yeah, I didn't dodge them all, but we are done. Thanks to friends and families for supporting us, and Undertale team players, you, the player at the bottom of our hearts, without you, all this would be impossible. Good night. Funny that, it's 12:30, but we're recording this right now. Photo finish. Depending on the response that you give tutorial, will depend on what finishing screen you get. If you say you have places to go, you get a nice photo finish of all your friends. If you say, go with to.OR, you'll be in a house on the surface with her. And she'll give you a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. I wanted to go with this one because it shows all the cast here instead of just you in bed with to.OR giving you a slice of pie. It just seemed more fitting, to be fair. But yeah. So, while this game is playing, while this music is playing, and Toby Fox just walking at the bottom of the screen there, that's his icon if no one knows. Yeah, that's not really a spoiler, but yeah, it's like... While this music is playing, I do want to actually talk about some personal things. There is still one more cutscene we've got to go through, but I want to talk some personal things. Because it's actually quite relevant to the game. As I said right at the beginning of the last episode, or at the end of the... at the beginning of the last episode, with Asriel, this game heavily deals with like stuff like friendship, love, support, compassion, depression, and it all hits home so hard in the feels. Because remember, Asriel like did all those bad things because he missed Kara, but he just didn't know how to deal with it, and in a way that's kind of depression, but can you really say that if you don't have a soul? But it just felt home. And last year was a shit year for probably everyone. I mean, so many celebrities died last year. I know, but let's bring that up. But not only that, last year was also the shittiest year for me, in terms of my luck. I lost the best job I had in about 4 months, and now I'm stuck in the bloody agency with friggin', you know, just friggin' warehouse work, which is mind-numbingly boring, and it's just, I haven't found another job to get out of it yet, and that's like 7-8 months going at this point. Don't know when this video will get uploaded, to be fair, though, just for frame of reference, because it's going to be on screen regardless. Probably is right now, actually, because I'm not really doing much. It's the 14th of March. So yeah, I'm taking a time out of Breath of the Wild to play this. Yeah, that's big. We didn't even know the name of it when we started this, I don't think. So that's crazy. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, this series was also just this game. It just made me feel so good because it's like it's just so personal when it comes to, because the theme I get is like, with Asriel, he was able to like look past all of his bad mistakes, even though that he still has to face them. But because we gave him support, it helped him to the point where he was okay with it. And depression is not a good thing. It isn't. I was like a super salty person last year. Everything I took too freaking personally, just because of how bad my luck was going. And there's no secret about it. My brother has Crohn's disease. It kicked up roughly this time last year, and he said it on his channel, so it's not really big of a like personal invasion space here. And like I said, like during in between episodes 26 and 27, Kazuha and Declan Sake had some family personal reasons, and even before then, Kazuha Sake last year had a bit of depression as well, with the same kind of work-related things that I had, as well as other things like with university and stuff. And my sibling Kario, she's yeah, once again, work problems. It's just it's so relatable. It's so relatable. And it's weird. Despite everything that people say about Undertale, is it good, is it bad, that the reason why it is so popular is because that it's true. I'm not just saying that because everyone else says it. Everyone says it because it is like that. It makes you feel this way. No other game has made me feel this way. I've never looked up more like animations, artwork, and fan dubs or comic dubs and all that. Even augmented realities, for crying out loud. It's like alternate realities. It's like even Zelda Breath of the Wild, despite how good the game is, that's just playing the game. It's like, I haven't looked at like anything else on it. Any other Zelda game, it's not like, yes, there is fan work, cover dubs, animations and all that, but it's just, I've never actively looked out for them as much as Undertale. It's just that good. The characters are so lovable. They don't seem real, but they feel real. Because of the emphasis on what the game actually does, it's just so good. I'm gushing. I'm just gushing. And just finishing the series right now. I mean, I've still got to edit it. Like I said, I don't know when this video is coming out. Probably in a month from now. Who knows? Because tons of voice acting in these last few videos. But you get what I'm saying. It's just... bloody hell. My mate's probably thinking, what the hell am I sitting on this screen for? But I'm giving you my thoughts now before we get everything else done. Because I've still got the big thing at the very end. Because I need to thank everyone. I know I just said it right now, but I'm doing a credit sequence after we've done with literally everything in the game at this point. Like, we still got a cutscene to do, and I've got to talk about one other thing afterwards, explaining that cutscene. But after that, it's my own personal credit sequence featuring Stella Condrate's artwork of all the main characters voiced in this project that she did as soon as like we started. Not on my asking. All I asked was, can I use these? And she said yes. So that's going to be featured. I've asked permission from Devinal/Milky-chan. She's got 2 channels and she's kind of transferring to the other one. So she's more known as Devinal and not Milky-chan right now. But the original song Falling, which was a Undertale fan song that she created, I asked permission if I could use that for this project, and that's going to be featuring at the end of this project as well, so I have to give her thanks for that. She'll be credited in the credits sequence itself, as well as in the description below. And yeah. This game is insane. But yeah, I can press all buttons. Nothing's happening, so give me a minute. I'm going to have to cut back to when I boot the game back up. Hello.
Hi.
I don't know what are you here for, Azrael? I thought you were going to be staying in the underground. You just caught me leaving.
It seems as if everyone's perfectly happy. Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land.
Kind of an epic way of putting it, but yeah. Hopefully.
Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, there is one thing.
Is there?
One last threat. One being with the power to erase everything. Everything everyone's worked so hard for.
Who?
You know who I'm talking about, don't you? That's right.
You don't mean?
I'm talking about you.
You're right. I have the power to reload. We just got to the best bit, but if I reload, we rewind back to before that happened.
You still have the power to reset everything. Toriel, Sans, Asgore, Alphys, Papyrus, Undyne. If you so choose, everyone will be ripped from this timeline and sent back before all of this ever happened. Nobody will remember anything. You'll be able to do whatever you want. That power. I know that power.
I know you know that power.
That's the power you were fighting to stop, wasn't it? The power that I wanted to use.
I was trying to stop you from using it for bad reasons.
But now, the idea of resetting everything. I don't think I could do it all again.
Does that mean you've kept your compassion even though you turned back into a flower?
Not after that.
It was an adventure. It was insane.
So please, just let them go. Let Frisk be happy. Let Frisk live their life. But if I can't change your mind, if you do end up erasing everything, you have to erase my memories too. I'm sorry. You've probably heard this 100 times already, haven't you?
I never reloaded.
Well, that's all. See you later, Kara.
That's right. Now, if the music sounds creepy here, there's a reason why. No one's in the underground, except for Flower, of course, and all that. If we click continue, we'll start back at our save point so we can just do the credits again so we can access that door. That's really the only reason why we have to continue now. But if we leave the game alone, everyone keeps their happy ending. However, notice that the reset options now become true reset. If we click that, it won't just start the game again. It will start the game again like we just installed it anew. I didn't do that. I actually erased my files from the actual directory of the computer so I could actually record this Let's Play, and I backed up my original files so that wouldn't be affected. So technically that's a little bit cheating, but you know. But yeah, the reason why the music is creepy here is because that the player is basically the connection of Kara. When we were playing as Frisk, we were actually playing as Kara inside of Frisk. And when Flowey was talking to us at that point, if you beat the game and then load back up for the first time on a new run, for example, because otherwise you'll just go back to this screen and he won't show up, because as you haven't done a true reset, he remembers. So, when he says that, it's like Kara, like Flowey is technically talking to Kara, but it also sounds like he's talking to you directly, the player. As we are the player, we can literally just hit right and then Z, and we would get rid of literally everything. I don't even think there's a yes or no option. That's why the music is now creepy, because you are the only remaining threat, and he is not lying. It is as bad as you think it is when you say it. If you truly reset, that is what it is, a true reset. Kind of a bad note to end it on, to be fair, because when I booted back to this screen, I did not like the music, but especially when we just had that nice music to give my thoughts and everything, but that is it, really. But this is how the game truly ends. So, with that, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this series immensely. There are no words. There are no words. I thank you guys for just watching it. I hope you guys just like love Undertale. I hope you guys didn't actually spoil yourself by watching it before playing the game yourself. But if you haven't and you enjoyed this series, then good. Go play the game yourself. It's pretty cheap. It runs on almost every computer. The only time the game actually lagged on me was during Muffet. But if I wasn't recording and having Audacity in the background, it probably wouldn't have lagged anyway. So that's a thing. And yeah, thanks to all my friends and family for voice acting all the characters that I requested them to do. I do apologise for the slight push at the same time, but that's because of mostly just like reminders and stuff when it's been like a month since I last recorded. But I know everyone is busy and doing their own things. I mean, like sometimes I even don't bother to record this. Sometimes it's like, despite how good it is, it's just we all had problems, and that's what I was talking about with like the depression and and all that compassion, and just like the game gives the feels. Is, you know, this game is just so good. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the credit sequence that's coming up. I hope you enjoy Davino / Milky Chan's song that I have permission to use, and I'll see you guys for whatever we do next. I hope you guys look forward to the bloopers reel, any other bonus episodes that come out from what spawns from the last 3 videos from the last 3 parts that were recorded. This part 29 and part 28, because like I said, I've recorded all 3 of these at once, so I can get them all sent off to my friends to voice act these videos. And stay determined.